Aloha from Kona, Hawaii. My name is Denise Bird. I'm with Bird in Paradise, Fine Art Photography. And I almost forgot that last week, I promised that I would be on every Monday. I'm committing to go on live every Monday for Marketing Mondays. And I forgot to put it on my calendar, so I almost forgot about it. Being down half the day, I was down with migraine, so I'm just glad to be here. So grateful. So as I was laying down for my migraine, I could hear people outside talking, and I know nobody's next door right now. So I thought, what is going on out there? And I wanted to share this with you. It was really cool. I look out there, and there's guys climbing up the coconut tree to do all the trimmings and stuff. So I wanted to take this picture. I did take a picture, and I want to try and show it to you, but I'm not sure if it's gonna show up. They have these cool things, and I saw them using these at Cocka Beach one time. I'm not sure if it's gonna show up, but it's like these metal loopy things that go around the tree, and somehow they stand on it too, and as they stand, it puts pressure on it, and that's what holds them up there. Let me see if I can get this up here for you. Here's from the back of my camera. It's kind of blurry. Let's see, my phone camera. Hi, Susie. This is blurry, isn't it? It's having a hard time focusing. Let me see if I move it back just a little bit. Maybe. Anyways, you can almost see the little strappy part that goes around the tree that's holding them up. So, sorry. I thought that might work a little better than it did. But it's very cool. They just kind of step up the tree like this with the loopy thing around them. Oh, you could see it, Susie? It looked all fuzzy on mine. So, good. I'm glad you could see it. Yeah, I saw them doing it at Cocka, and that was kind of cool. Hi, Kelly. And so I just thought that was cool that they had it in our neighborhood, and it was really nice because now we can see the ocean better, more like when we first moved in, because the palm trees grow up, and as the bushy part grows past our vision, then we can see through just looking through the trunk part of the tree to be able to see it. So so we're happy they're getting it trimmed back, and now we just got to see if the neighbors will trim their plumeria trees. That would be nice. Anyways, last Monday, we did tote bags. And after I was all done, I found two more that I didn't show up. I mean, they were stuck under something else, so I forgot to show them to you. So let me get those out here. This one, let's see, I can get this. I'm going to have to look at the TV. So this is a Maori abstract print, and I just think it's so cool. Now, these are printed the same on the front and the back. It's the same exact thing on both sides. There is no front and back. There's just side A and side B. And they have the little strappy things right here. And it's the perfect height for me, the length from my shoulder to my arm. And inside, they are just, as you can see, it's a black, these are like poly, I forgot what they call it, poly something. Let me see if it says on the tag. Polypoplin or poly something. 100%. Wait, that's not even in English. Holy smokes, I need a magnifying glass. Anyways, it's very durable. I use mine every day. I use little ones and medium-sized ones every day. The big ones, like I said last time, I use for travel because you can fit all kinds of stuff in there. And it's perfect for when you only get to have like one personal item plus a carry-on, and you can fit all kinds of stuff. So that's really good. Anyways, I really love this design. I actually use this one. I have this one on a a very long vertical canvas in one of our bathrooms, and I love it. I just, something about the Maori designs and art speaks to me. And this is actually taken from a photo that I took at Polynesian Cultural Center over on Oahu, on the north side. And this is just part of a gate that goes into, what is it, New Zealand, or Aotearoa, land of the long white cloud. And so this is part of this metal gate that is fashioned over there. And I just love there's something about the curlicues, I think it is what it is. It kind of reminds me of the ocean, yeah. And I don't know. Anyways, I just love this design. It's abstract. It's not something that I normally shoot, but it was speaking to me, so I did. And then the other one that I have is this Ariel one. And these are both, by the way, these are both the 13 by 13 inch bags. So this is, let me see if I can get it back. This is also an abstract, but it's a natural abstract. This is an Ariel. This is one that I took while I was in, I don't even know how to describe it. I think they call it an ultralight, but really what it is a hang glider wing. And then it has a pod underneath the wing that seats 2 people, and in the back had a little propeller, like a kind of like a fan, but I guess it's really a propeller. And they used to give, sell flights where you could ride, but really it was because he was wanting to instruct you how to fly it yourself. I didn't want to fly it myself. I just wanted to take pictures from it, so I didn't fly very long for myself. But so this was taken there, and you can see this is, of course, the ocean up here, and then this is actually a reef. But it just is the coolest design, and one of my very favorite pictures on here. And it looks, Miley bought a couple bags last week, and she got them already, and she says, these look so much better in person. That she was like happy to get them, and then she's like, now they're even better. It's way better than she was thinking it was even going to be. So so glad to know that, because I've had a lot of people when they come in the gallery and they haven't seen my work in person before, they say, oh my gosh, it looks so much better in person. So good to know that translates over into the bags and merchandise as well. So I wanted to show you, I'm working on the coasters, and right now they are, I think it's $39 for a set of 4 on the website. And that's because the printer that I'm going through there charges so much more for them than I can get them for a little less. So I'm gonna probably convert those over. And I've showed you before, and let me get this again, sorry. Okay. So this, as you can see, now this is the mahogany wood holder that holds these coasters in, and it'll hold a set of 4. So it's meant to hold 4, and it has on the bottom, it has rubber feet. Whoa! help it to protect your furniture and all that. And these coasters, so for instance, this design here, this is not on my website yet, but they will be. And the back, you can see how thick it is. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to look at this. You can see how thick it is. And then the back side is cork. It's the cork backing. So that is what the coasters are. This one, and let me show you the one that's similar to it, because it actually is the same exact flower, but I cut the background out of it just to have it isolated on white. And it just kind of, it's for like cleaner, lighter look. Yeah, this is a more natural look. This is actually, I don't know if you can tell, it's the leaves of the plant that's behind it. So that's the difference. But anyways, all the coasters are the same as far as the material that's used in them. And so I just wanted to show you a few more. So on my website right now, the coasters do not come with the holders. Thank you, Susie. Thank you for sharing. Yes, thank you. Anybody that's watching, if you want to go ahead and share and try and help me get the word out to see if maybe your friends may want to see some of this, that would be helpful. And also, you can share it after the fact because I leave it up, and then it's just a video, but it still has, it's still informative. Now, the bags that were available last week are not all available this week. Both of the big bags are gone. The big hot pink plumeria, pretty hot and pink, is taken, and the large, I think was it the vivid orchid one, that's gone, and the small pineapple bag is gone, and the small pretty hot and pink is gone also. So those are moving out. Oh yeah, so then one of the gals that bought some of those bags wanted to get another bag for her sister in Florida. Well, I didn't have the one that she wanted, but I can order them. So if you see an image on my website that you like that I don't have here, and I can go through all of these, leave a message if you want to see the other ones that I have. I just didn't want to show the same ones if you already saw them last week. But if you see something on my website that you don't, that you'd like me to order, or you want it in a different size, because yes, all I have left in the large are the, let's see. I think I just have one large and one medium of this Rock My World one. So this is the 16 by 16, which I also have. This one I have in 3 sizes. So this is the medium, the 16 by 16 Rock My World. And I love this. My friend and I were hiking out the Turtle Refuge, and I was stacking rocks. We hiked all around. We started over on this side. Well, we started way out by the highway, but you have to walk around here and then walk way out around and then come back around. And it's like you're on an island, but it's a peninsula because you can just hike to it. And I was stacking rocks, just taking pictures of those things. And when I found this heart-shaped rock, I put it up there and it's balancing. And I thought, oh my gosh, this will be perfect for Valentine's Day. And I do make a card out of it. I don't know if I have any of those to show you right now, but it's just this. And I drew a little cartoon arrow through it. And then inside the card, it says, "You rock my world." I just thought that was really cute. I have an idea for one for next year, so a new one. But anyway, so this one, I have the 3 size bags, the 18 by 18, the 16 by 16, which is this one, and the 13 by 13. Yeah, 13 by 13, I think it is. And so those are the ones that I have. The only ones I have in stock here. But like I said, I can order it for you. So if you want it, and then they'll just ship it right to you. So the only thing with that is that then I haven't seen it. It doesn't go through my hands because it's going to be shipped directly from the factory to you. And so if you would like the magnetic closure for it, just let me know and I will mail you a magnetic closure and some invisible thread, and you can just sew the magnetic closure on yourself because they do not come with them. I put them on because I like them. And but they don't come with them. So anyways, I provide that for free. So those are the only one. That's the only large bags that are left besides the temple bags. So here is one. This is a coaster. The white bat plant. It's the most unusual looking plant, and actually it's a flower. It's 2 different kinds of flowers. This top part is like wings. I think that's why they call it bat, like bat wings. And it comes in 2. There's a white, this is the white bat plant, and the black bat plant, which is really hard to say. Black bat plant. Try saying that 3 times fast. Anyways, with the black one, these dark purple flowers, the wings are the same as the dark purple flowers. And then they've got these things, this looks like cat whiskers to me. It reminds me of cat whiskers. So, hi Gina! Good to see you. So this always reminds me of cat whiskers for some reason. But these make lovely coasters, and this is one of my best-selling images in the gallery. One of them. And these all come in sets of 4. Now this is here's one that's not on my website. This is a hummingbird. This was a hummingbird that my brother puts up hummingbird feeders every year. And he has, it seems like hundreds of hummingbirds. And he goes through so many, not gallons, what do I want to say, pounds of sugar. Bags of sugar, huge bags. He gets the big bags of sugar to make all the hummingbird food. And so I was sitting out there with my long lens camera, and I got this little guy flying around. And my mother-in-law collects hummingbirds. So we gave her a set of these coasters, along with, we gave her a canvas, a gallery wrap canvas of this image. And we gave her these coasters like a couple years later. And she said they're too pretty to use, so she put them on display, like she hung them up in her window, 4 of them, like art. And I just thought that was really funny. And then one of the gals that I met actually online here on my Facebook page, I think her name is Linda, and she actually came to Kona not too long ago and came into the gallery when I was working there, so I got to meet her in person. And she bought a coaster set of the Christmas pineapple. Like, I decorated a pineapple like a Christmas tree, and she bought that for one of her friends and gave it to her for Christmas, I think. And she wrote me and said she thought they were too pretty and she's just displaying them like art. Which I think is so funny, because these are like really, really well made. You're not going to hurt, you will not hurt the picture. Honest. They are meant to take hot drinks or cold drinks. They're hard. It's water, the top part is waterproof. Now maybe water could get in the side eventually, but for anything that you put on the top, it's hard. It's gonna hold up. I promise. So you don't have to treat it like art, even though it is. It's fine art on a coaster, but it's meant to be used. So you can use it, but it's okay if you want to display it as art too. That's fine. Here's another one. One of my best sellers also is a Cocka Falls. I named it a Cocka in red, and it's very rare. I've been shooting at Cocka Falls for years, and all I was getting was the same pictures that every other photographer was shooting, and they all look the same. And we finally went one year in September with some friends. They came over to visit, which is when we do our island tours. And finally, these red flowers were there, and I just thought it was so beautiful. And hi, Linda. Yeah, Linda, I was just talking about you. There's Linda Herman. She's the one that came to meet me at the gallery. So good to see you here. Anyway, so they had these flowers, the red flowers, and my little doggies want to come in, but my husband's supposed to be keeping them in the bedroom because they've been noisy all day. Anyways, and it has this bare tree here, but it's really graphical and beautiful. I thought it was really pretty. So that's what's on these. There's a set of coasters like that, and then this, of course, this I think is probably my very best seller, is the Black Sand Gnat Turtle. Everybody seems to really love him. Well, if you love turtles, you'll love him. He's just a sleepy little guy that just opened his eye to see who was staring at him, and so he's a best seller. Anyways, I sell a lot of these in coasters also. And this one I love. This is Susie. This is your mom's favorite. So she has the tote bag in this. The peacock abstract. and she loves it. These are her colors. So these are her colors. So she loves it. She got a new bag for Christmas this year. And I think that's it for the coasters. Anyways, this is just a quick. Oh yeah, so what's going to be happening is that I'm going to switch to my I'm going to switch suppliers for the coasters, and I'll be handling them. Like, I'll be shipping them out. I'll order them in bulk and match them up with the holders here. And then I'll be shipping out myself for the coaster. So when that changes over, the price is going to drop a little, and then it will include the mahogany wood holder with them. So be watching out for that. Also, so today... Well, no, tomorrow is actually the last day of my Valentine's Day sale. I think everything's on sale, 20% off, and it ends tomorrow. We wanted to do it early because shipping is so, I don't know if you've noticed there, but we've noticed a lot here because everything gets shipped in, right? Pretty much everything gets shipped in here. And so when... we've noticed that the mail is even being delivered on Sundays now. All these poor mail carriers, the UPS drivers, FedEx drivers, they're all having to work so many more hours now, I think. And I think we ended up with a new UPS driver now. They probably switched the routes around because they had to add more time because everybody, because of COVID, is shopping online. So everything needs to be delivered. So everything has to be shipped. And so we have found out that having the sale earlier really is helpful as far as making sure that you would get your items on time, right, in time for Valentine's Day. So that's why I'm having the sale so early. And so just know it ends tomorrow at midnight. And you know, when they say midnight, I think it clicks at midnight Central Time for some reason. I don't know why it should be going by my time, but it's because the system that I'm in with art storefronts. By the way, if any of you are artists and you want to have an awesome website and marketing training, all kinds of training, they offer everything. They specifically cater to artists and photographers. And so it would be similar to mine. You get preview, the augmented reality preview, where you can, and I'm going to do a video on that to show you all exactly how that works, because you get on your phone or tablet, find the image that you're wanting to look at, and then you stand 10 feet away from the wall that you think it might look good on. You choose the size and what kind of frame, if any, that you want on it. And then you hit that augmented reality button and look through your phone, look at your phone, and it shows you exactly what it's going to look like on your wall, approximately how big it's going to look. So if it doesn't look big enough, you know that you can change sizes, and you can see whether you need to go up a size or down a size. Or maybe it doesn't look like what you thought it would look like there, so you can go to a different wall or choose a different image for that wall if that's the wall that you're looking for an image for. Anyways, it's a very cool feature. So if you ever get, if I ever get around to making the video, to figuring out how to make the video to show you all, several artists have done it already, but I need to do it for mine, right? I don't want to just. But anyways, I'll get it figured out and get that to you. And I think, is there anything else? Does anybody have any questions? Let me see if anybody has any questions for me. Neat. Yeah, it is cool, Susie. And then, okay, so as far as there's the augmented reality, and then there's also, if you don't want to do the augmented reality, they do have a room view where you can just kind of guess, and they have, like, for a living room, it shows you a couch that's a 7-foot couch, and then so you can see your art on that, and you can choose different color walls in that one, so you can kind of guesstimate like what what it's going to look like if you choose your wall color in a living room, or you can choose a bedroom. I think you can choose a nursery. You can choose an office and a dining room, and they have tons of wall colors in there, so you can get close. I have like kind of, what would you call, golden walls mostly here, and I can get it to look pretty good, pretty close to that. So anyways, that's all I can think of for tonight. And if you ever have any questions about anything that's on the website, or anything that you'd like to see, I had a friend, I was talking to a good friend of mine that I used to work with, and she said, you need to come up with some images that are long, because I have these long things. Kitty, what are you doing? This is Sugar Bear. I guess he wants to be on here. Hello, baby, you're so sweet. Anyways, she has spaces that needs long images, and so I've been looking through like the waterfalls and stuff, and I'm gonna look through my the Cocka in red ones. Go back through that and see if there's one that I can crop to be nice and long and tall for something like that. Plus, I just did that helicopter tour. That was either November or December. And so I need to go through all of those photos. I'm sure that there's one or two that at least that I could use for something like that. So if you have something that you want to see, if you decide you want a bag, a tote bag, that is not one of the ones that I have here. You have an image. We'll see what it looks for. Hi, Judy. Yes, he is a nice kitty when he's not being naughty. When he's not being naughty, he's very nice. Anyways, so if you have an image that you want on a tote bag, or that you want on a coaster, let me know, and then I can tell you if I can make it work or not. So, because sometimes they don't lend themselves, because the tote bags, remember now, the tote bags are square. So they're like 13 by 13, 16 by 16, 18 by 18. They're square. So you take an image that's like the two heads are better than one, the double-headed bird of paradise, right? And that was one that was requested, and it can go on there, but you aren't going to get the full image on there because it's long like this and short from top to bottom and long from side to side. So imagine what that would look like on a square. You're going to have space at the top and space at the bottom. So they decided to go with a different one that lends itself to the square orientation of the bags. And also the coasters are square. So just kind of look. I do have on my website, one of the tabs says, if you go under shop art, there's, I think, one that says squares and coasters. So anything that, any of those images that don't lend themselves to a square, I went ahead and tried to crop. It can't work with everything, but I tried to crop a bunch of other things that are square so that I could add those coasters. However, the coasters are going to be changing soon, so keep an eye out for that. So, if nobody has any questions, I think I will say thank you very much for watching. Thank you for sharing, and much aloha to all of you. Good night.